Hello, everybody. This is Tom, also known as Mohawk's Gridlock, and it has been a while. I really appreciate everybody showing up and hanging out, as well as submitting videos in the interim. We have episode 7 here today, but we also have episode 8 currently looking for submissions, so go check that out on the YouTubes. But first of all, I want to say thank you to my guest, that Punk, joining me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Punk.
Know me, I am that punk, and I play a mishigas of weird fighting games and other retro bullshit, and just like to goof off generally. That's me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think that's why we work so well together. We've created a nice little community of folks who all share those interests.
Yeah, definitely,
Um,
definitely.
and one of the reasons, and not to throw you under the bus or anything, but one of the reasons that we haven't had an episode in a while, not only was I busy with East Coast Throwdown and Act 6 and life in general, but also we've kind of wanted to get back to the roots of started, right? We wanted
Hmm.
to really go back to streaming and making it more of a community involved effort. Obviously, folks are submitting videos, but having guests on the call, I think, really livens it up and makes it a more approachable product in the. I'm glad that we've waited because it means that we've not only been able to gather more submissions, but also save some time to have folks like Punk on the call. So, once again, really appreciate you joining us, Punk. This has been
Yeah,
a great
my
opportunity.
yeah, my pleasure. I've missed out on submitting for the past few times, but I'm really glad that I got to craft something and throw a
Absolutely.
combo in here myself for this one. And I always praise your FGC challenge of things from
Hmm.
its inception. I thought it was one of the coolest ideas around, and I'm glad to see it come back in full force. And I
Thanks.
hope it just takes off from here.
I
I really
appreciate that
enjoy
a
it.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I really do.
100%, dude.
All right. So, obviously, in chat, you let me know if there's any issues with audio, but otherwise, we are going to go ahead and start. Um, Episode 7 is all about the Kameo fighters. So I was kind of inspired by the new Mortal Kombat game coming out. They
Hmm.
have a whole system of strikers, also known as cameos, which are ways for them to interject Mortal Kombat characters from other places, other timelines, all that stuff that they might not
Hmm.
want to
Hmm.
have as a full-fledged character. So it made
Or
me
you could
want to.
just play two
You
scorpions.
could just play two scorpions as well, which I love that too. I mean, honestly, I'm about it. But
Why not?
yeah. But it did make me think. Let's look at some of the games that have cameo fighters. Cameos from other games, and
Hmm.
showcase some of those in combo form. This is less a challenge as more a showcase, but I did want to offer folks a chance to really show off their skills as well. So, you know, the goal of all of these challenges is not to necessarily show who's best or anything like that, as much as show off cool things in fighting games, share cool games, show off your combos, and have a good time. So let us
Hmm.
start off. We have a couple submissions from last episode, episode 6, which is about resets. And if you submit anything for these challenges, and I, for whatever reason, am unable to add them to the actual episode that they're meant to, just remind me. Submit them again, and I will have them in the first section, which we don't have a name for, but it's kind of the whoops, I forgot section. All right. We're going to start with Andrew Mirror, and we have, I believe, a combo from Tekken. Are you able to see this, Punk? Not the combo, but you see the fighting game challenge, everything on there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
I'm
great,
watching along. Yeah, I'll
awesome.
let
We're
you
good
know.
to go. Let's take a look, and then we can talk about it. There's a lot of like tech reset options in Tekken 7.
Yeah.
No, no pun intended. Let me see. They also have notes, so I want to make sure I go over them if possible, or
Yeah,
if
yeah.
relevant. So let's see. It's an impossible combo with Lei with 2 resets, one unavoidable, one opponent can reduce damage. Training mode only because the rage refill, but it is a death combo. See, I like those.
Mhm.
Training mode only is actually something I want to explore as a challenge at some point in the
Yeah, you
future.
definitely should. I think training mode only will lead to a lot of infinites.
That's totally fine though. I love to see like
Hmm.
what's
Hmm.
possible outside of the actual game. All
Yeah,
right.
I find that stuff really fun too.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. All right, the next one we have is Andrew's second video. I believe this is Fantasy Strike. Let's see if we have any notes.
Oh, what's he doing with Fantasy Strike?
Well, yeah, Jaina 5 damage combo with a guaranteed follow up. The reset is a legit thing that comes up in games all the time. The 3-frame window to hit. Good luck blocking this without the opponent being able to reversal throw. All right.
I mained this game for like 3 years, so at least I know a little bit about it.
All right, we'll see. We'll see if we know what's going on. I don't.
Red Dragon!
Yeah, and that's unblockable. Yeah, so that last charged fireball, you know, where she's holding the arrow,
Yeah, we
at
can
level
rewatch it.
there's like 3 levels, right? You can let it go quickly, you can charge it for like a 2, or you can charge it for a 3. At 3, it's unblockable.
Okay.
So when you do it up close like that in the corner, there's no chance they could hit jump and get out.
If they just don't have a reversal. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
and that knee while they're in the air, you obviously see it lets them, you know, connect with another hit in this into the super.
Interesting. And my apologies for the audio in the first video. It has been a bit since I've run one of these, and sometimes the audio is really so. Okay, now we are going to go on to Go Low, who they didn't mention it in their submission, but I think this was meant for a previous episode. They say the spin kick at the start can be ruined in 3 different ways: whiffing under, whiffing over, and hitting too early. If you hit the opponent too high, they'll do a high arching launch and land off to the side instead of remaining in front of you. I don't know if that's a reset or not, but you know what? I'll take it. I like video submissions one way or the other. So
yeah, exactly.
And shout outs to Go Low. They do have a great video series highlighting a bunch of indie games and as well as other different interesting games. So check it out.
Yes, they do.
So yeah, I'm a Tekken player, but I don't play a lot of martial law. I did like the combo there, but I don't really know anything that's going on in particular. You play any Tekken?
Yeah. No, I played for like a couple of months, just like for shits and giggles. Now I played Katarina and I played Noctis for a little bit, and then something else caught my eye.
Oh, for sure.
But that looked like a reset somewhere along there.
Yeah, it did kind of. All right. So the next is the first submission for, I believe, this challenge. And anybody, if I ever make any mistakes, please let me know. Just DM me or whatever you need. This is from Joe Riley. They submitted this combo from Under Night in Birth. It is the titular character cameo in that game from the other game from French Bread, which is Multi Blood. So I don't remember the character's name, but she's the girl with the whip and the gun. I hope that gives you enough info. There we go. She's really fun to play in both Multi Blood and Kameo. She's the kind of character that you can do a bunch of jumping heavies in the air and just do this forever. Very fun. There it goes into the Awakening Super, whatever that's called. Oh, I love this Super too. It looks really dope.
That's
has a giant like chaos knife from Warhammer. Fucking eats him, yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Joe. That was dope.
Cameo characters are they typically like? Do you find that they're overpowered, underpowered, or like right around the same? Because I feel like when I see a character,
it's usually one or the other. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's usually one or the other. I mean, you look at, from my perspective, I think of NRS titles because they have so many cameos.
Yes.
I think it's either Alien or it's Freddy, or it's on the other end of things, it's what was his name, Rambo, or RoboCop at some instances. You know what I mean? There's Raiden in Injustice 2 who's like booty butt shorts, and Sub-Zero in Injustice 2 who's really not that bad. You also had Scorpion in Injustice 1 who was really broken, and then they nerfed him immediately, and then he was horrible. So yeah, I think it really depends. Like if it's I think I have a philosophy of game design where if the character's cool, you don't necessarily need to push them mechanically for people to like them. But if the character's not that cool, they kind of need to be pushed mechanically. So it's really tough to get that balance with cameos, because some people will like people for reasons you may not expect, and then you have a character that everybody likes, and also that's
I feel like at least in like MKX with all its cameos, like the cameos were like I feel like they were a step higher than a good portion of the cast or whatever. Like you look at Jason, he's got a 2-hit looping combo that you can just like end with 35%. It's like, okay, that's just a big dumb thing you gave to him.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Speaking of big dumb things, we have Jingy Storm. Actually, no, it's not Jingy Storm. It's the game that became Jingy Storm, Force 5. This is from Mage, also known as Jingy Storm Player. Del Sol is a guest character from Fighting Vipers 2. Gives me an excuse to show off more Jingy Storm / Force 5. 100% agreed, Mage. I appreciate you showing this stuff off. Let's check it out. Oh, there's actually no audio for this one, so... Oh, man, okay. So we have a bunch of uppercuts. And yeah, Del Sol, I don't think I've ever played a game with Del Sol in it, but I think they're one of those characters that... you know, those wrestling characters who ends up, like, actually becoming a real wrestler in real life?
Yeah, yeah. Really?
Like
okay.
Wolf Hawkfield, for example, from Virtua Fighter. There have been actual Japanese wrestlers who've taken on that moniker.
Really?
Yeah, so
okay.
I think Del Sol is similar. It's like the opposite of Tiger Mask, you know? Like Tiger Mask inspired a lot of fighting game characters, but I think some fighting game characters have also inspired.
I am definitely going to be looking up Japanese Wolf Hawkfield.
Yes,
like, afterwards
it's an actual wrestling moniker that somebody went by for a while, yeah.
Oh, that's
No
cool,
doubt.
that's cool.
No doubt. But no, I love those kind of fighters. If you want to check out more about Jingy Storm and Force 5, go check out Idolism J's article on Combo something. I forget the website, but it's a great website, and they go over the history of that game, why it was developed, why it was unreleased, and you know, what happened. Why are there 2 unreleased fighters basically that look very similar?
I did not know anything about that.
Oh no, it's really cool. I'll give you a lowdown after this episode.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, Godhand submits the next one, which I really appreciate. A lot of these are kind of pushing the boundaries of what is a cameo fighter, but I'll take it. You know, I'll take just about any excuse. If you can make a valid excuse, I will take it. You know, I kind of want to take the professor's argument of you're not wrong as long as you can make a solid argument.
Yeah, I get you.
So we have Arm Joe from Godhand. The character is called Judgment, but it's basically Yujiro Hanma from Grappler Baki. So I hope it counts. His standing light punch crosses up close to the opponent. Also, for this combo, you have to use his slide to continue the juggle since his dash and backdash go full screen. Warning, this game flashes a lot. So yes, this is going to be a flashing screen warning. Please, if you have a history of epileptic seizures, turn away, look away, do something, but this will only be a couple seconds. All right?
Did you say his standing light punch crosses up?
Yes. Close to the opponent. Only close to the opponent. Yeah. Okay. So this is Arm Joe, and if you're unfamiliar, this is, I believe, a fan game of Les Miserables, the famous musical about French, you know, what is it? Not bourgeois, the other folk.
Yeah, don't ask me. I'm not.
Yeah. It's too early in the morning and it's noon, so don't worry about it. But yeah, it's about Les Miserables. It's a fighting games, and it's a fighting games, and this is a character called Judgment. Okay, let's check it out. Also audioless, so feel free to talk. Oh yeah, flashing lights. I already mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, this looks cool.
It is very cool. There's also Robo, like French dude from Les Miserables. So.
Oh yeah, we're just keeping this guy.
Just
in the
keep
air.
the launch. Yeah, keep the launcher going.
Yeah.
He looks like he's from JoJo's. Look at him.
Wow, that dash, that he went there and back in 2 frames.
Yeah, no question. Bilbo would be very fucking jealous. All right. Next one is from fan favorite of the show, fellow streamer, fellow basement dweller, former guest on the show, as well as I believe part of one of the progenitors of the show. Progenitors? Yeah, whatever. People who help create the show. This is Ducky, actually. Forgive me, I don't remember exactly what game I put first. I labeled everything based on their name, so we'll see what game this is, and rock and roll. Okay, this is Blade Strangers. Great. So this is with Quote, the character from Cave Story. I don't know if you ever played Cave Story, but...
I have. That game's awesome.
Great game, and Blade Strangers is equally awesome.
I think Gunvolt would be a cameo too.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. No, this game's that's another thing. The game's full of fake cameos like that, right? So
Got you. Got you.
yeah. No, I love it. I love it. Thank you for showing that
From
off, Ducky.
Mighty Gunvolt or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A game that both she and Mr. MKL speedrun. And
Oh, yeah?
have, records for. Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
We got to see a race between them two one day. I'm saying.
No doubt. No doubt. Okay, so the next one is also by Ducky. Let's see what it is. Actually, I know what this is. This is Marvel 3. By the power of deduction. Okay.
There's a few, yeah, a few cameos in that game too.
Yeah, well, what I like about this is I think Ducky specifically talked about being proud of having used all 3 characters in the combo, you know, not just like an assist. So let's see how it works.
Yeah.
Starting off with Hager, one of my
There you
favorite cameos in this game. I know he came back in Ultimate, but or not Ultimate, in Infinite, but I don't really count that one. Dante's been in a couple games, including Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, but really fun character in these games. And then Ami comes in, slows down, and you know what that means. That's just combo time, right?
Oh, wow, nice.
So there you go. Basically, 3 chunks of the combo performed by each character. I do appreciate the hell out of that, Becky. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. I like that one.
No doubt. All right, this next one is from King of Fighters 15. And this is one I really appreciate because King of Fighters is in an interesting spot right now. My understanding is that there's kind of like A tier, B tier, and then C tier, right? So everyone's pretty well balanced, but everybody in C tier has something in common, and that is they're from Samurai Showdown. So, seeing Darlie, which is what this combo is going to be, kick ass. It's just awesome because I love Darlie and I love the Sam Show cast, especially the fact that they're in King.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they're all C tier, but
yeah. Well, what can you do? What can you do? I think the game's pretty balanced, but yeah, I think if you have a weapon in your hand, you're just dealing with that inherent nerf.
Ooh, overhead.
Yep.
Big slash.
I love this too. Her weapon, like, I don't know if it changes into different weapons or whether she just has a bunch of different weapons, but there you go.
Yeah, I think I played Sam Show for a little bit, and I think it does it change. I can't remember either.
It's like I think it's a Bloodborne thing where like it's like a modular weapon, but I don't know exactly.
I just remember getting hit by it a few
times.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another one by Darlie. By Ducky with Darlie. Let's see what's up. Hey. Oh, boom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love to see it. And you can cancel supers into supers in KOF, so there you go. Or supers into desperations, yeah.
Slow, big hits. Yeah.
And then that's TOD too. Love it.
Oh damn, yeah, I see all that red.
All right, this is one from you.
Hey.
I actually just lowered my mic on accident, so here we go. You can commentate this as you'd like, but I'm gonna give it a twofer. I'm gonna watch it through and then see what we have. Oh man, I love that spin. EX.
One of my favorite characters, like, of all time, Leatherface. I could play with this man all day. Even when I lose, I'm smiling. Because he's just such a menace with his chainsaw cancels, the goofy fucking sounds he makes.
Yeah. I was gonna say that wasn't just a reset. That was a restand too. The combo kept going.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I thought that was gonna be a reset, but no.
Oh yeah, we get a restand there, and then we.
What do you EX it here for? Oh no, you EX.
Yep.
There's the restand.
Yeah, there's the restand.
So the shine is what restands them. Okay. Got it.
And then we get that.
That's
but
so
just
crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, I could just lose with this character all day and stay away with a smile.
No, I get it. I totally get it. Well, you know what? Speaking of goofy, we're going into the Valen corner, which is it's Valen. Or Valen, but well, yeah, I always ask, but I always fail, so I'm gonna stop. So we have the first combo from Valen. It is once again I named it by name, so this is gonna be tough. I wanna say it's PlayStation All Stars. Hope and pray. Yes, there we go. So we have Sweet Tooth from PlayStation All Stars. Really, the first and only fighting game I think they're in. I mean, you can call their game a fighting game. I think that deserves a rewatch. By the way, that was short enough.
Yeah.
And PlayStation All Stars combos, I think, are super interesting. I really want to play this game. No doubt, Kyle. I agree. Kyle in chat says this game's awesome. It was partially made by Seth Killian, so I totally agree.
Who's
Next,
Seth Killian?
who is Seth Killian?
Yeah.
Seth Killian is the Capcom USA guy who was the inspiration for the character Seth in Street Fighter 4,
Okay.
and then went on to develop games like Rising Thunder and is now working on the Riot Fighter.
Got you.
So they
Got
have
you.
a
I don't.
big
I don't.
pedigree in the
I
fighting
don't know
game
name.
community.
I don't know names very well.
They're also they went by S-Kill as their like name, their moniker as a kid, and so they are
Yeah.
now S-Kill in Dive Kick.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah. No problem. I got you on the
Yeah.
history.
Yeah, I know the names of my friends, but I don't know the names of other people.
That's okay. I think this one is Almighty Dream closed beta. In a game with KOF mechanics and the almightiest of fighters, you get Five Nights at Freddy's. Toy Chica works as a grappler character with just a little bit of set play. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Okay, well, with the creepy explanation, I think we can just watch.
Yeah, let's see what's up.
Oh, I like the muffin or cupcake. That's really
adorable.
cute.
Yeah,
Does it explode? Yes, it does. Okay, I love it.
of course it would. Holy cow, grapples.
Yeah, I don't know what to say there, but wow. Darkstalkers lives? No, Darkstalkers is dead. And Toy
What
Chica
game-
just
what
killed
game-
it.
What game was that?
That is Almighty Dream closed beta.
Ah, okay, got you, guys. We need like a Shazam, but for fighting games. Like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, what game is this? And it just like tells you.
That would be nice. Yeah,
That'd be
I think
so
I think
helpful.
that's what, like Tarao? They just pop into chat, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just gonna say that's just FGC Twitter. Just
Mhm.
ask them. What
Yeah.
fucking game is this?
Okay, the last one from the Valen corner is Dong Dong Never Die. 2 out of
Ah, this-
24 fighters in this game are animated. One of them is Akuma, and the second is Mario. All right,
Oh,
I trust
yeah,
you.
let's see it.
It's
Yeah.
Mario and Dong Dong Never Die. And he, of course, he has a fucking comboable
Yeah.
Raging Demon. That's what it's called. My lord.
Oh God, this is why I play fighting games to watch Mario, Raging Demon, a character from Dong Dong Never Die. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
whose name is? Oh, yeah. Okay, I won't know. But
We'll just-
he's
we'll-
either a
yeah,
burn
we'll one-
victim or he's got like a face mask on because he's got some funny
Yeah.
shit going on.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Damn. I mean, it's a 30, 40 hit combo, 41 hit
Yeah.
combo. Wow. Well,
There you go.
you know what? I love Mario. That's some fun shit.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
All right. Well, we are on to the end of the episode. It is now my block. You're in my home now.
We're in your territory.
Yeah. Basically, that means a bunch of NRS bullshit because I've been on the Injustice 2 grind. But all right, this first video is I don't know because I labeled them all by my name, and there's
Well,
8 of them. So we'll just
Well, if
see.
you don't know him, yeah, you
Yeah,
should.
we'll
know him
just
at
see.
least.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's the combo with Sub-Zero in
Oh
Injustice
yeah,
2.
yeah.
Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but I thought it was cute that you jump back and kick him back into the corner.
Yeah, I
It's
take
about
that.
400%. Got
I've
another
seen a
one.
lot of like jump back attacks to get someone back
Mhm.
in the corner in a lot of NRS games.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like MKX has a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
And
good.
we have another one from I believe Injustice 2. Yep, another Sub-Zero combo
Mm-hmm.
using full advantage of these interactables to try to get as much damage as I can.
And that was another episode you
There
had
you
too,
go.
interactable usage, right? I think you
Yep.
had
Stages and interactables. Yep, that was one.
yeah. That was
No doubt.
that was a few episodes ago.
Yeah, it was actually episode 6, so the last
Yeah, yeah.
episode. I did it with Gaming Warhog, so go check that out.
Oh, that's right.
All right, next is I believe
You got a
another
you- yo, you
Injustice
got a-
2. Go
Do you
ahead.
have a YouTube playlist of all your episodes?
Yeah, we do. Go check it out.
Yeah, you should. I mean, well, if I could find it, maybe I could post it to the top of your chat. But either way, yeah, you should. You should definitely have a link of all your.
I'll have it
episodes.
in the description of this video and all subsequent. How about that?
Yeah, you definitely should.
All right, sounds good. Next one is I believe another Injustice 2. Let's see what's up. Here we go, another Sub-Zero video. The
Ooh,
first
nice.
hit's a reset, by the way. I just needed to position them right and activate the interactable. So ignore the hit there. Yeah,
Yeah.
ignore that hit. But otherwise, because that sets up the interactable to explode, and then bing, 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 frozen.
I saw you stagger the string there.
Yep, wall bounce. And bang.
That's so cool.
Nice
They bounced
50,
it back there.
52.
I've never played any Injustice. The interactables
It's
in
so good.
Injustice seem like a step higher than the interactables
If
in MK games.
Can you play? Does your PC play things well, ish?
No, ish, but well,
Do you have a PS4?
yeah, I got a PlayStation. I
Okay,
tried to
it goes
download
on sale really, really often, and we like
oh yeah,
me and a bunch of
I
friends got
see
it
it.
for $6. It's
Yeah,
really good. So if you ever get it on sale, do
I
it.
see it on sale for a while. Yeah,
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 no doubt.
definitely.
Yeah. All right. Number 4. I don't know what this is. We'll see. Oh, another Injustice Sub-Zero combo because I was just really feeling it.
Yeah, I see you in that Sub-Zero kick for yeah.
Yeah.
Style saying that Injustice 2 is phenomenal.
It
Yeah,
is.
shit,
It's
I should check
really,
this one out.
really good. It's probably my favorite of the NRS. Outside of
I
maybe MK9, but even that, I think
Yeah. I
Injustice
played
2
it for
is
like
really
an afternoon, and they had like a different button layout than I was used to.
good.
And you know me, when you give me a different
Yeah.
layout, I'm like, hold up, I gotta come back to this when
It's
I'm
kind of
ready.
anime. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like light, medium, heavy. So
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
not used to that. I expected, 1, 2, 3, 4, like all
no, yeah,
MK games.
it's 1, 2, 3, and then trait. So it's a little bit more like Blaze Blue.
Is there a stance switch button?
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh, thank God. At least it's pointless.
Yeah, it's pointless. Yeah. All right. This is the 5th one. I think we're out of in the Injustice Zone, but maybe not. We'll
Mhm.
see. Yep, Injustice Zone we are out of. This is King of Fighters 14, and just here's a little bit of history. You might say, "Oh, King of Fighters. Well, that's the Smash Bros of SNK." True, right? True. Most of them are all cameos. That's kind of how it works. But
Mhm.
Mui Mui, I believe, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Mui Mui was created for a gacha game, where she was ever put in an actual King of Fighters, and this was her first actual appearance. So I'm taking that as a cameo. You can fight me
I
over
would
it.
take that too.
All right, so she starts off with max mode, does some
Mhm.
cool EX moves, is able to pick up, and then after the uppercut, do super, and then desperation mode after that as well, where she summons a big old dragon. Boom! I dig it.
That's very cool.
All right, next one I believe is another Mui Mui combo. Another max mode start, but a mid-screen confirm. I like being able to do the double rekka. I thought that was fun. Into the uppercut,
Mhm.
into the super, into the desperation. That's the combo there.
Very cool. What does max mode do at the beginning? It just like
Sure, yeah, I can walk you through that. No issue.
Yeah.
So let's see. So I max mode at the beginning. Do you see right above my meter bar?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says max mode. So I spent a
Yes.
bar, right? I went from
Mhm.
5 to 4.
Yeah,
I spent
saw
1
that.
bar to go into max mode. What max mode in King of Fighters 14 does is it gives you access to cheaper supers,
Okay.
but also EX moves. You don't usually have access to EX moves. So when you do your max mode, whether it's quick max or max mode, I don't actually know if this game has quick max, so correct me if I'm wrong,
Mhm.
but you can start doing EX moves, and then even if you have nothing left of the bar, you can still do a super, and that'll consume the bar.
Oh, okay,
Right?
cool. Oh,
So for
that's dope.
1 meter, you can get a super and a bunch of other stuff. So let's see exactly what my meter ends up looking like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we have 5, or yeah, we have
5 goes down to 4.
why is it? Yeah, it's like weird clip. It's clipping.
Yeah,
weirdly.
yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, okay. So here it is. 5, 4, jump, do a move. There's an EX, so that costs like a tiny bit, maybe 20%, right?
Mhm.
Do another move, and then there's the EX uppercut. The end. I run out of
Yeah.
max mode. There's a 1 level super, so 4 to 3,
Mhm.
and then desperations cost 3. So that's my last bar.
Oh, that's very cool. Very cool.
So it's a little
That's a
way
fun-
it's like it costs me a bar to get 2 EX basically.
Yeah, that's a fun mechanic. I dig
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, based on how you time it, right? I did an EX at the beginning and an EX at the end. I
Yeah.
could have done 3 EXs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't need to, but I could. Actually, did I? Let's see. 1 EX, regular. That's not EX, I don't think. Yeah. Then yeah. So I could have done EX super and like use the rest of the max mode for a super, but
Yeah.
instead, just because of the timing of the combo, I landed and spent a bar for the super instead.
I got you.
So let's see what this is. This is also a Mui Mui combo. Yay! So all the things I just said are still apply here. Let's see what happens. A max mode, jump in.
Yeah.
I spent an EX. for the wall bounce, spend an EX for the, there you go. So that's the difference here, right? So I start here, max mode jump in, I EX Rekka for the wall bounce, EX uppercut, because it launches higher and I can combo after it. And then I land and still have enough meter, right? I land and still have meter left of the max mode. Spend that on my super. So I have no more max mode. Right? Bing, 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 bing. Okay, so I spend that on my super, and you see I go from 4 to 3.
Yeah.
That's because I do a level 2 super. I spent 1 meter and the rest of my max mode to do a level 2. If that makes sense. So that's the animated version of your level 1. Once you have like the camera zoom in, like that's your level 2.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my level 2 basic super, and then I land and do the desperation just like all the other ones. You don't need to watch that again. You've seen that 1,000 times.
That's cool.
No, I appreciate you asking, because I do actually like King of Fighters 14 a lot, even though I know it gets a lot of shade. And King of Fighters 15 is like a better game, but yeah, I do like it a lot. All right. The last video of mine. Oh, this is what it is. I remember this one. This is because I just thought that the video I did for the trailer was hot shit. And I didn't want it to get lost, so this is my last submission. I thought it was cool. It's for Battle for the Grid. It's a Ryu combo.
Ooh, nice.
And it's got that old high school Ryu costume as well. So I love Battle for the Grid, especially their guest characters.
I was just gonna say, I know you're a big proponent of this game. You
it's
really
so fun.
enjoy it.
It's so fun, yeah. A boom.
As someone like myself, I enjoy shorter combos, and like this game is really cool, and I enjoyed it. But damn, is it like
And that was 20
way
seconds.
outside of my.
It was a 20-second combo and it killed somebody. What do you mean short? I mean, yeah, it could be shorter. It could be shorter. But look.
No, I'm really old school,
but,
so you know.
But look at the combo, right? They're full health. Full health.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the video when they're at 50%.
Yeah.
There.
Yo, big damage.
So like they're at 50%. They at 12 hits in, they're at 50%. You could have stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can stop and then reset them all day.
I get you. I'm just saying, even though I love 1 to 2 hit combos in like games, like I still enjoyed the hell out of this, because like.
And this is also all my bar, all my meter, all that. You know what I mean? It's costing me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It feels really good to push buttons in this game. Yeah, I want jump in button special. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like short little strings, but even this one, I enjoyed this for a few months when I played it.
For sure. All right. Well, I really appreciate you, Punk, for hanging out. I appreciate you, Kyle, for hanging out in chat as well. This is episode 7, the Cameo Fighters episode. If I miss anything, please submit it for the next episode. You can find that in the description of this video, but also on YouTube in the trailer for episode 8 in that description as well. So you should definitely go check that out, go submit. But if you are unaware of what the trailer or challenge is for episode 8, I have the trailer ready for us. So I'm going to mute our mics, and we're going to watch that trailer, and then we should be good to go. All right?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
forward to playing my game.
Second.
Yeah.
All right, now we're
Let's take
unmuted.
it.
Okay, well, thank you once again, y'all, for joining. I really do appreciate it, everybody in chat. But once again, thank you, Punk, for guest, not only being a guest, but for inspiring me to actually schedule a time to get guests on, because I was like, you know what, it's gonna be busy and like I'll just do these art myself. But it really does make for a better video, and I really do like
No,
it much
this
better
is
when
so
you're
much.
streaming. So
This is more fun, and I
No doubt.
enjoyed hanging out with you as always. I'm glad I was free, and I'm glad I got to submit something for it. I genuinely do miss submitting combos for these things.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a big fan of your FGC challenge. I think it's really game changing and makes people think about fighting games in a different way, and I wholeheartedly appreciate it. So please keep doing it, man. Go
All right.
forward with it.
Appreciate that. So where can folks find you other than on this show sporadically?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at thatpunktweets, and you can check me out on Twitch when I do stream at thatpunk_. And that's pretty much it for me. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. We got to do a speedrun race sometime soon. That'd be a lot of fun. I had so much
Yeah,
fun
man.
last time.
I got that. Yeah, we raced Castlevania, and we also
Mhm.
played Castlevania Judgment. So
Yeah,
we'll
we need
have
do
to
another one.
we'll have to do the Super Mario Flow one that we talked about. May play some Famicom fighters on the side too.
Yeah, yeah. All
We'll
right,
do some Mario mirrors.
that sounds like a blast. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
it does.
you folks can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all those places at Mohawk's Gridlock. You can also find me on TomMGoldrick.com, where I write and publish stuff about my games, such as Versus Tag Shuffle. So, yeah, go check that stuff out. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.
Later,
Adios.
everybody. Peace.